think we found our man.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead, or working for Ryan. Columbia. He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me. The suchong must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here. But how?
Oh, right.
A Lutece device. That's how he must have reopened the tear.
God, this feels like I know it's progression. Oh fuck! What the hell? How the fuck, when it's still on, does that happen? Okay. That was weird. The battery's fine. What the hell? Anytime there's a tear, it's hard progression. I'm really scared to just go looking at that tear.
Problem. Big Daddy will not imprint on the little brats. Yet Fink succeeded in imprinting his disgusting bird on his subject. How has Fink, the stupid man, succeeded where Suchong failed? If Suchong could obtain hair sample of Fink's subject, Suchong could determine delta of genetic material with little sister. Proof is in DNA pudding.
damn it. Wrong code. Where's the last code?
Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, Vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Lutesses before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stock with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
And before I knew it, Ryan had me bounced out of my own restaurant. And that Korean had the run of the place. It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old-timey blue dress.
Okay. That doesn't... Wait. You found kiosks labeled food, medicine, test drive, and service bay.
Locked. And nothing to pick. But I come here for a reason, right? Isn't that why you told me to find suchong?
Well, technically, you told yourself.
Thanks, I appreciate the reminder.
Of what?
My tenuous mental state.
People ain't designed to see what you've seen. And now that you're just plain old flesh and blood, be grateful you've got things this well held together.
There must be something here I need to find. Something Suchong was working on. These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here. Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
Gosh, there's an awful lot of competition and they're all so pretty. Why, a girl can drink it.
Penalty for vandalism of suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device at work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. You say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough talk. Fix the machine.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Rapture 1958. Yes, sir. That's correct, sir.
That ain't the answer. I himself, a man like you cower, like some cognitive primitive.
Criminal dealings. Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market
It
take its natural course.
appears our time is up for now.
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode tube. Got it. Now we need to find Old Man Winter and his CO2 suit.
Welcome to the circus of... Come back when you get some money, buddy. The circus of value.
So there should be a code.
Old Man Winter. That's how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us who don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo. Now be quick about it, and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
Memo to the sales team. While we deny all customer claims regarding purported burns they have received from, quote, overheating of 1958 bathyspheres, unquote, our marketing team has decided to give away flasks of Old Man Winter as part of a new promotional campaign. There will be no recall of the 58. No recall.
So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, you know, it all depends on when we get out, you know? I mean, November 5th, it's a big founding of Rapture Shindig at Fort Frolic. Valentine's Day, you know, I mean, Arcadia's real popular. If it's near New Year's Eve, then, hey, we could pop the corks off all the stuffed shirts down at the Kashmir restaurant.
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun is building himself a regular army. If you'd asked my opinion, which you didn't, I'd send a crew down here and clean up the place before they show up on your doorstep. But who am I except some undercover schmuck you sent to give you straight dope?
There it is. Okay.
Atlas, the heat is on. Ryan knows something's up and is sending men to investigate the department store. Suggests you lay in supplies at the Manta Ray Lounge and prepare for a siege. Looks like there's something in the Manta Ray Lounge worth investigating.
It's just there. Motherfucker, is this like a secret room?
Just what we needed. All we need now is a CO2 scrubber.
Very painful, I assure you. Be hardier for it, more highly evolved.
It's private. Again, I want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. Martial law. Huh? What's that, Cookie Face? Aspen, that's what this is. Incessant, unbounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs. Come back! We can work this out!
I see you.
What was that? That's it. We're through.
Where'd you go?
Forget when it's the thaw out. That's a weird one.
Everyone wants a piece of me!
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
I'm so happy I got this.
I ain't through with you yet. Well, terrible thing. Bet the fella did this ain't far.
He'll see me again if I say his name 4 times.
I'm so happy I got this buff.
Well, enough of that. I got work to do.
Who moved my glasses?
Forget the future. First, clear away the debris of the past. This obliteration is inside. Inside.
Don't hold it till you get home.
Think I'm some kind of idiot? Determined, uncompromising, then fine. This shoe fits. You got me.
And now we'll be full of enemies again. Right? No? Sweet. Oh, I know exactly what area it's actually telling me to go. 3 bottles. What the hell?
Those bottles. Just like on the coded note to Fontaine. Fontaine and Atlas. Son of a bitch.
Suchong, I'm gonna make this clear as can be, so we don't have any miscommunications. Where the hell is the ace in the hole? You think you can stiff Frank Fontaine? I paid good money for state-of-the-art weaponry. I ain't losing this war just because you found yourself a higher bidder. I can promise you, I ain't never been one to lose with dignity.
whole bunch of more bullshit.
Why, yes. I'd love to have children. 3 at least. Of course, I need to find the right fellow first.
Go to...
You can't talk to me like that. Show me some respect. Because I'm a salesman, you think that you can talk to me like that.
Mother always says it's important to be yourself. So here I am, 100% the genuine article. Self-interest, says Ryan the lion. Why share anything with your neighbor except a fence?
What's your secret?
Where there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why's that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, it'll suffocate. And one thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. That will need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.